So, Ashley from MKAU Gaming, White Die Tiger, and today I am interviewing Jackbox Games with Mike Bilder, who's the Chief Executive Officer, and Allard Laban. I hope I pronounced all that correctly.
It's Allard Laban.
Allard Laban, who's returned. He's our Chief Creative Officer from last year. So ultimately the first question is, have you had to come in from Copenhagen again this year?
I did, actually. I flew in from Copenhagen last night, actually. So,
really, last night?
Yeah.
So you'd be feeling that jet lag all over again?
I came in at night, and then I naturally went to bed and woke up at 5 in the morning. But I'm okay.
Awesome.
I've done worse.
So yeah, Mike, brand new for us to have a chat with. So please tell us about yourself.
I'm Mike. I'm the CEO of Jackbox. Been with the company since 2008. Before that, I was at Midway Games in Chicago, working on coin-op and then home console games. Been in this industry a long time, and was a fan of You Don't Know Jack and the products that Jellyvision put out before I joined the company. So it's been really a fun ride, bringing that brand back, that IP back to the market, and then kind of creating the genre of party games played with your phones.
Yep, which Allard is obviously, you've been around for a long time yourself, since 1995.
That's right.
From memory, yeah. So back to Jellyvision days. So.
Back in the old days, yeah. I used to work for Berkeley Systems, and I worked with Jellyvision on the first You Don't Know Jack as the art director. And then I spent a few years at Disney, and then I actually hired Jellyvision to do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the CD-ROM version, in 1999. And that kind of inspired a further relationship, as you would say. So I joined Jellyvision full-time in 2000, and then, Jellyvision has kind of morphed into different things, a B2B or B2C kind of company, which advises on benefits. That's what Jellyvision is doing right now. But then we also broke away as Jackbox Games as this totally separate company. And that's kind of where I've landed for the past,
Yeah.
10, 15 years. Wow.
Yeah, 2010 probably came over full time.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that. Yeah.
So 17 years for yourself, from what I understand, Mike. Yeah. And so since 2015, you've been CEO. So how's that been? I mean, obviously shifting from Midway, which is obviously a very different genre of games, to essentially a party genre.
Yeah. What's kind of funny though is, at Midway, I was doing console games for so long. It was kind of the industry I knew. And when first started at Jackbox, Jellyvision Games Jackbox, we took the You Don't Know Jack IP, found a publisher, THQ, which no longer exists, to bring that back to market. And then after that, we pivoted into doing social gaming on Facebook and then mobile gaming. And we had some success, but we really kind of struggled in that. And then when we moved back into the console market and the premium market, we had the same problem that the original company had, which was as the home console systems were rising, you had one or two controllers and you wanted to make a party game and you no longer have a keyboard, and how are you going to answer questions in a trivia game or involve the whole room if you have very limited input? And so we solved for that with the phones as controller stuff, and that really changed everything and opened it up. So yeah, the genre of game I was working in was different, sports games and action games and things, but the market and the consumer and the first party of Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, that was all very familiar to me. So that was kind of an easy thing to slide back into, and thankfully we found our niche with it. And
you did work on a party pack game before.
I did. There was a game called Game Party that Midway did.
Can you point me to the L? Can you point me to the L theater?
No, sorry, don't know.
Random.
Yeah, like holding microphones. Anyway, yeah, there was a game that Midway did for the Nintendo Wii called Game Party, and it was supposed to be a lot like Wii Sports, but kind of bar games, darts and beanbags and that kind of thing. And we did that game out of the Chicago studio. So had some experience of kind of a multi-pack of party games at a low price point, and that's a model that worked well for that genre, and it's obviously served us well with Jackbox.
Oh, it definitely has, because we're looking at, from what I understand, the 23rd of this month, October, we're looking at the 11th iteration of the Jackbox game. So,
It's mind-blowing, because I think back, and it all feels just like yesterday, like the last time we were here, or, showing off Party Pack 5 or Party Pack 3. You know, it doesn't feel that long ago, but you know, I guess we've been having a great time.
Up to 11, broke the double digits. Yeah.
Still going.
We're on 11,
still going
strong.
Yeah.
So
I really feel for those guys that do the sort of European truck simulations. You know.
Oh yeah.
They're at, like you know.
Yeah. 20. Well, they use their years. We should probably switch to years here too, right?
Yeah.
Apple's OS is now on the year, and so we should go from Party Pack 11 to Party Pack 26.
2026,
Right.
2027.
Right.
And then you can drop the 20s and then just go
That's
like,
right.
28, 29.
Right.
So
Confuse everyone with the number system.
Oh, why not? I mean, others have done it. I mean, look at Xbox. You know, they're very classic for it. The 360 and then the one, and then X.
Harry, the founder of the company, who's like, you know, is on our board or whatnot. He doesn't play a huge role so much as being, you know, giving him a hard time.
My boss.
But I remember around Party Pack 8, he was like, Party Pack 9, not going to exist. We're just going to jump to 10. And I was like, don't do that.
Oh, because iOS did that, right? iOS, Apple went right to 10, big X or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't think we'll do that.
Right. But you know, you kind of bring up a point of like we're on 11. You know, I don't think we would have imagined, you know, even 5-6 years ago that we'd be on 11. I think every year we're always like, okay, well, you know, what's the pivot for the company, or what are we going to do instead of this Party Pack franchise if it starts falling out of favor? Or, you know, when we were working on Party Pack 3,
I know.
we were like, okay, what's the next move? Like, how many more Party Packs can we make and will people enjoy? And
we'd be like, are we really going to make like a Party Pack 10?
Right.
Of
And
course we did.
I mean, we're both humbled by and surprised by and encouraged by just the fandom and the response to it, and people still love it. And so we still enjoy making it. We still try to up the bar every year on what we make and the quality we put into it. And as long as people love it and it resonates and they have fun and you know want to play the games, we'll keep doing it.
I remember Allard saying last year that you know, this is your creative period sort of you're coming into, where you sort of throw all those ideas around, so that nothing ever gets really truly red flagged. So you know, just sort of keeps sort of growing and growing.
Some things are ripe for being developed, and some things need to wait a little bit. Sometimes ideas are like just need one small tweak, and you don't see it, even though it might just be sitting in front of you until the next year.
Yeah,
Right.
So because Party Pack 11, we're looking at Doominate. So Cookie House.
Yep.
If I'm saying that correctly again. Yeah, got it right. Awesome. Legends of Trivia.
Legends of Trivia.
Trivia.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
Excellent. Suspectives. And Hearsay. And that.
They're all new games, no sequels. So it's
So I had a little look at them, obviously online and that, and I have to say, Doominate and Hearsay were definitely the ones that I was vibing with. So, I definitely like the look of them. It's something I'm looking forward to, sort of, sitting down with MKAU and having a good old crack. It's going to be lots of fun. So, but I also noticed today that Doominate was actually featured in the main hall as people were waiting to come in. I don't know whether they were actually able to play. So it was interactive. Awesome. So did you get any feedback on how it was going?
People were laughing. They loved it.
Fantastic.
We're just trying to do line entertainment for the huge queue before it opens up. We're going to do it every day, actually. So we'll be out there tomorrow and Sunday.
Because I remember Allard saying last year that you had a cart that you used to sort of go. So has that been retired now?
No.
So it's still going?
No, it still goes.
The cart doesn't usually come to Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
we have to put it on a boat like 2 months before the show to get it here in time.
Oh, okay. It's that big. So it has some shit.
It's a big cart that we move around with a big 55-inch TV on it. It's pretty
janky.
It works.
We should probably build one here.
Yeah, but then we got to store it. I don't know. Where do we put it? I don't know. We could just get a storage locker somewhere.
We'll find a street corner.
Oh, look, honestly, like with everyone lined up in there with that big screen TV, if they were actually being able to log in and actually, interact with each other and do that, I mean, seriously, it's doing exactly what you guys have set out to do. You're getting, people interacting with each other and having a great laugh. So, seriously.
I mean, every single game session that you launch can support 10,000 audience members. Mm-hmm. So even though there's 8 contestant spots or more, even though there's 8 contestant spots, the first 8 people that joined Doominate while they were in that line today are the contestants. But the rest of that audience, thousands of people that are in that audience, can join and play.
Yep.
And they're voting on the outcome, and they're laughing along, and they're oohing and eyeing if they win or lose, and so it's a fun experience. It's kind of perfect for that environment.
Yeah. So, but I mean, probably the hardest question I'm going to ask you guys,
Okay.
and that is that out of a catalogue of 68 games, this is including the ones that haven't been released that you've just scheduled, such as Murder Party 3,
Yeah.
so which is due in 2026,
Yeah.
and that, out of all of those, which one's your favourite? I mean, it's like asking who's your favourite kid. But...
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Well, there's ones that I get excited to play still, and just earlier someone was like, "Let's play Champed Up," and I was like, "What? What did you just say, Champed Up?"
You said out loud, "That's my favorite."
I said, "That's my favorite."
Well, there you go. So Champed Up is your favorite.
Champed Up is one of my favorites.
Champed Up's your
Yeah.
favourite?
Yeah.
And it really, a lot of it is due to, I don't know, it's ridiculous, but it combines sort of like what I love about Jackbox is like funny editorial that, I don't know, kind of puts a fresh spin on people's own ideas, and also kind of it just helps to inspire people,
Yep.
So as well, it's the music just makes me.
It's a heart pumping kind of.
It's a heart pumping.
It's a good one.
It's a good ride. I love it.
Yeah, mine is Fibbage.
Image?
Fibbage is my favorite. The reason, first off, it's the first game that we launched with phones as controllers, so it kind of kick-started everything that we've been doing since 2014. And you can play that game to be smart and win at the trivia and try to bluff people, and you can play that game to be funny. And it's just as fun to play it either way. And I like the agency of that. I like to be able to play with a group of people and just be funny and not worry about the score. And I like to play with a group of people and try to win. And that game always makes me laugh. So that's my favorite.
Also, one of my favorite hosts too, which is Tom.
Yeah, Tom's the best.
He's the best.
Yeah.
He plays his Cookie.
Yeah, he's the You Don't Know Jack voice, basically. Yeah. So yeah, that one, I personally like Fibbage 3 the best. I know we've made multiple Fibbages, so that one is my favorite. Aesthetically, gameplay-wise, and props.
Music,
just all of it. Yeah, it's just got the best vibe to me. But yeah, there you go. There's my favorite kid if you're looking to know.
All the other kids are like,
yeah, the other kids don't care. They don't care.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not going to stomp their feet over it. So,
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Or do that.
Yeah, maybe eventually they will.
So all the AI sort of stuff. So I mean,
right.
that's just a whole new kettle of fish. So,
Yeah, we're not really there.
Yeah, we're not playing with any of that stuff. So
that'll make a lot of people happy. So
Yeah.
So I mean, it's very contentious.
yeah,
thing, so-
I get it. I get why it is.
I mean, I think it's good for people to focus on the human core of ideation products and whatnot. And I think AI is great for automation of really boring shit. So let it do the boring stuff, but don't.
Let all the creative stuff and the human touch all be out of humans.
Yeah. So it's kind of our philosophy generally.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So other than that, is this your first time here in Australia? So
No, this is my 6th time in Australia. It's my 5th time in Melbourne for PAX Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I just don't come every year. Kind of rotate in and comes.
no worries.
Yeah, we all kind of pitch in for all the conferences, so we'll raise a hand and be like, okay, I'll go do that one. I'll always say yes to Australia.
Yeah, I love this one too. Yeah, it's just a tricky time of year. It got tricky for me with kids going back to school and then parents' weekend at college and things like that. So the last couple, I was here 2 years ago. My anniversary is always around here, but made it work.
All the adulting stuff.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That stuff gets in the way. Yeah.
No. All righty. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
It's
a pleasure to talk to you.
No, excellent. So hopefully get to see you next year.
Yeah, sounds real good.
Looking forward to it.
And we got a panel tomorrow, so come to the panel.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
laugh
definitely.
at the panel.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Cheers.
Yeah,
So,
cheers.
See you later.
All right,
Thanks.
Thank you.